Hey guys, it's Tara Wagner with my husband Justin, and we've had some requests to know what's up with the elimination diet and what we're doing with it, or how we're doing with it. So we are almost 3 weeks in. I think Friday will be 3 weeks. We did the first 3 days of smoothies, which was not fun.
Horrific.
And then it was really basic fruits and vegetables and brown rice.
That's all it's really been for
that's
the
been
past,
about it.
what, 2.5 weeks or so.
Yeah.
We started adding in lemon, and we've been having like some fish, salmon mostly.
Yeah, I added salmon back in about a week and a half ago because I just wasn't feeling well. With the salmon, we'll have that a couple times a week, and I feel fine now. But I needed that extra something to stabilize my blood sugar and just for more energy. And I don't think we were supposed to add fish back in, but I'm doing this instinctively.
F it.
I don't like rules.
Gotta have some.
So,
and
then we've added lemon in, and there's no reaction to that either one of us can see.
And I got the little lemon juicer things, you know, the little lemon things, little squeezer things. I think I've gone through like 6 of them already because it's the only thing that I could use for seasoning.
Well, you can use herbs and stuff.
Well, yeah, I put those on too. And I think I've gone through probably like a half a gallon of salt too. I've noticed
everything now.
Never noticed how much, like, since this diet started or whatnot, I've used so much salt. Like, I throw salt on everything, just salt and salt and salt. And when you think I'm done, I put some more salt.
It's sea salt. But
it doesn't have no flavor. It doesn't taste good to me, so I have to try to make it taste good to me somehow.
We're just struggling at this point with finding recipes for dressings and you know, just different flavors, because there's so many things we're supposed to be there's so many things we're supposed to be cutting out right now. The one thing that I've had a reaction to is we'll tell the story in a second. Let me finish talking. We got roasted sunflower seeds instead of raw sunflower seeds, and they weren't organic. We didn't find the organic brand until later. And I don't know if it was the oil or the salt or the fact that they were roasted, but I noticed that I was having a reaction to that. So regular sunflower seeds are fine, and we eat raisins right now by the gallons.
Yeah,
there's something about raisins. I'm like craving raisins. They're in everything
probably like
we
the
make.
Only sweet kind of candy like thing we could have.
Yeah, well,
that's why I like it so much.
We can do maple syrup and we can do stevia.
It's not the same.
But the raisins are just, I don't know. We're putting them in our rice dishes. We're putting them in our salads. We're eating them as snacks. Like, we have gone through more raisins in the past 2.5 weeks than we have in
2.5 years.
Yeah, seriously. We're like getting this big gigantic thing, like 2 or 3 of them a week, and then going back to the store and getting another one midweek because we're just eating so many of them.
The reason I was laughing so hard just earlier is because last night Tara made like a sunflower seed dressing for our salad, and to make it she had to do it in the blender to blend everything up, and I guess everything wasn't moving in the blender, so she took the top of the blender off. I was sticking a fork down in there, and as soon as she got over it, I don't know, I was gone.
Fork down there, okay? I'm like reaching towards it, and at that moment, now this had garlic, it had lemon juice, it had sunflower seeds that weren't totally grated, so it was pointy and painful. And at that moment of leaning over and getting ready to stick the knife in, it explodes in my eyes. Garlic and lemon juice and pointy sunflower seeds in my eyeballs. Justin just
I missed it. I just pulled up and I come home and there was fucking shit all over the ceiling, all over the walls. And I was like, what's going on in here? And I come in and Tara's crying in the sink, and I'm like, oh, Jesus,
he's like, I don't have any idea what to do.
Did she lose an eyeball or what?
Oh my gosh, it burned so bad. I couldn't open my eyes.
And then, like, when I'm cleaning it off the ceiling, I can see, like, a silhouette of Tara's head and then just splatter all the way around it.
I
was like, yeah, Tara must have been standing right there. That was where her head was.
This is empirical evidence from the universe that I am not supposed to be cooking. This is not my forte.
I always
I
look
do
at it
not
as
belong in the kitchen.
if you don't succeed, try and try again until you succeed.
No.
You
No,
can
it was
master
horrible.
it, Tara. You can master it.
Not when it exploded at me. I'm sorry. That
But anyways,
is a really
all right.
big message.
Anyways, back on
Get
to
away
what.
from the blender.
Back onto the elimination diet. Like, for me, I haven't noticed any reactions at all. I'm not really as body conscious as most people are, but I've been trying to really pick up on signs from my body and stuff. But I haven't really noticed anything.
We haven't been
still,
keeping a food journal like we talked about. We really wanted to do that, and we just haven't.
I still am hungry, quite a bit, and nothing really satisfies my hunger and my taste for food.
What did we make the other day though that you really liked?
We made some veggie tacos with some lettuce and guacamole and cucumbers and carrots and raisins.
It was basically like
Lots
a
of
salad,
salt.
but with guacamole.
Yeah,
and
it was good.
Put it in
I
a
like
lettuce
those.
wrap and eat it like a taco.
But I'm gonna be honest with all my peeps out there in Peepland. Like, I'm sick of this. I'm ready for some food. I want like a steak. I want some lobster. I want some shrimp. You know what I'm saying? I want a big old juicy fat hamburger. Like, I'm ready for it.
Every time he has a salad, he's like, steak. This is
what I gotta imagine to choke it down because it just doesn't taste good. But I'm still trying. I don't sweat as much. I can tell a very little difference in how much I sweat. I still sweat quite a bit, but not particularly as much as I usually do. And
so
it is getting warmer outside.
If it's food related, it's going to take a little while too to really get to that place, especially if it's something like dairy or gluten. It's going to take at least a couple more weeks for you to really start noticing the difference. So those will be the last things we add in, but we are ready to start adding in some other things. Honestly,
I'm
though,
ready for some food, some serious
I'm not
like
craving
meat.
anything.
I am. I'm craving a lot of stuff, and I want it now. I'm hungry. I feel like I'm starving to death. I need some food, some real sustenance, man. Sorry for keep jerking the camera like that. I just thinking about it gets me so excited.
Oh my gosh.
But that's how I feel, so
okay.
I'm going to keep on.
We know you want meat. You're doing really well.
I'm going to start adding stuff in today, probably. I'm going to start adding stuff in every day. Every 3 days, I'm going to add something.
I haven't been craving anything at all. I haven't had any cravings, and I thought
Hello,
that I
lawnmower.
would.
Thanks for interrupting our video.
I thought that I'd be craving stuff, and I'm not craving anything, and I'm actually wanting to not add stuff back in right away. I want to go as long as I can so that I know that I'm detoxing anything from my body that might have been causing a problem before I start adding stuff in. But I'm bored, and the food is boring, and it's
very boring.
It's just the same basic ingredients over and over again based on where we are and what we can find right now, and rice, and it's
you can
boring.
only have a week of that, and then it's enough.
Yeah, and maybe if we had a bigger kitchen. We're in an RV, so we have a little kitchen. We don't have a lot of crazy kitchen supplies. We don't have a really good blender, obviously. So we can't. So we can't make like soups and things like that really simply.
After I knew she was okay, then
he was actually he's laughing about it now, but he was like so freaking out a little bit inside that I wasn't able to see because I couldn't open my eyes. It hurt so bad. It wasn't good. It was funny afterwards though. We were making some good jokes about it afterwards. Like, damn it, if I had a blend tech, this wouldn't happen. That's our goal, is to get a blend tech. Replace this stupid thing. Anyway.
Yeah, if you guys want to send us a free blend tech, I'll be, hey.
Review it right here.
Or Vitamix. I'm not picky.
I'm picky. I want a blend tech.
I'm not picky.
So yeah, anyway, that's what we're up to. We're going to start adding foods back in. Probably just fruits and vegetables. The first things are supposed to be lemon and tamari. I think I might put off tamari because it's soy based. I just want to see, hold off on that as long as possible. And then, I don't know, we need to look at the thing and see what we can start adding in this week.
I'm starting to add stuff in. Every 3 days, something new gets added. That way it has 3 days to see if I react to it. If it's not doing anything to me, I'm moving on to some steak. Steak's gonna be my first thing, and then
You
lobster.
We can't do shellfish for a long time, and we can't do meat for at least a few more weeks. Oh my gosh.
But anyways,
He's
that's how
hungry.
I feel about it, and I'm gonna keep. Like I said, every 3 days I'm gonna add something, and that's all I
Yeah.
have to say about that. And
We're just bored. It's
Yeah.
boring. And that's frustrating.
it doesn't. The food doesn't taste good. Maybe if I was some experienced chef and knew how to make food taste good, I would probably continue on. But
Yeah. Or just
the
have
way I
some
make
recipes.
food,
Even
it
most
doesn't
of the
taste good to
recipes,
me.
they call for things that we can't have yet, like, nightshade plants or citruses or, any of that kind of stuff that we can't have yet. So there's just, it's like squashes and tree fruits and berries, but not strawberries, and a lot of fruits that we can't have. And
We gotta start wrapping up. It's getting
yeah, I know.
getting
So yeah.
lengthy in time.
Anyway, it's getting old, but
old fast.
But I feel fine. I'm not craving anything at all.
I'm tired still. Notice that I'm not tired. Don't have as much energy. I'm probably still not eating enough, but it's hard to eat when nothing tastes good.
And when there's just not a lot of options. So this next week we're gonna be adding stuff in.
Double fist pump.
It'll be a lot more fun. So by next week,
I should have a big smile on my face when you see me.
hopefully.
I won't be so agitated and ready
Hungry.
to rip somebody's
Are you
happy
really,
face
are
off.
you that
Like, I'm
agitated?
hungry. Yeah, I want a freaking hamburger, man. I want a steak. I want it now.
You're funny. All right. So yeah, that's where we are, and
Hopefully this helps you guys out.
Yeah, we've got a few more weeks. We've got a while with all the food lists that we're supposed to add in one at a time. It's so ridiculous. We're gonna have to do something there.
Every 3 days, I'm adding something.
It's gonna be like 3 months before we get to meet.
Whoa. I don't think so. I was thinking, today I would add a steak.
You can't.
And see how that.
You can't add a steak yet.
Why? Why not? Why? Tell me why.
Because it's too heavy. Your body's trying to digest and detox. You add something heavy like steak, and it takes a long time to break down. I think we should wait on. We should stick to fish. We can get you some more fish.
Fish is.
That one fish was good.
It was.
Just can't find it again. All right, we're gonna stop talking
All right.
now.
You guys have a fantabulous day.
Yeah.
And
I'll put some links on the blog below the video or below YouTube, depending on where you're watching
posted
this.
next week on how we're doing.
Yeah.
What foods I add in. Ha.
Peace.
Wee.